Previously on
IndieGoGo.
Hi everyone, this is Dan, and this is Last Week on IndieGoGo for the week ending in February 14th, 2021. Let's review 5 comic book campaigns on IndieGoGo. Generally, I review comic book campaigns that have just started in the previous week, but one of them might be a campaign that is about to close or fulfill, so keep an eye out for these books. Let's get started. Number 1, Confederate Monster.
Yeah! Where's my wife? Do you hear me?
Dismount and walk forward.
This campaign is being run in the United States by Dave Schwartz. As of this recording, this campaign has raised $2,809 of its $5,000 funding goal. Confederate Monster is a mashup of the classic Frankenstein story and a Civil War setting. Dave Schwartz is a creator of the Alterna Comics title Feast or Famine. This is his latest project on IndieGoGo. He has a very stylized art that reminds me a little of Sean Gordon Murphy. The campaign is well organized and has a ton of perk options for low cost to premium. The basic tier is the first 40-page issue for $10. You can also choose to back all 3 issues, total 80 pages total, for $20. There are many additional swag and art perks that can be combined at checkout for those interested. Shipping to US backers is only $5, which is an outstanding price for a crowdfunded comic. Currently, Dave Schwartz is not advertising his stretch goals, which I think is a missed opportunity, as crowdfunding is in essence an investment. Stretch goals, especially good ones, bring a lot of excitement and interest to campaigns. Hopefully, though, he will reveal his stretch goals in the future. Dave Schwartz is already a creator for Alterna Comics, so I don't think there will be an issue with printing or fulfillment for this campaign. Like many of his Alterna contemporaries, this campaign is loaded in value and a great book to back. I definitely recommend backing this book for those who are fans of horror and historical fiction. Number 2, Supervillains Anonymous.
In a future-perfect world where hunger and disease have been completely eliminated, 2 rebel supervillains embark on a mission to return new evil.
Hey now! It's your boy PSA Sitch here with another supervillain super scheme, here with everyone's favorite artist, Killer.
This campaign is being run out of the United States by Adam Friendon. As of this recording, this video has raised $23,110 from 386 backers. Supervillains Anonymous is a 48-page full-color graphic novel by Adam and Sitch, 2 YouTube personalities that have made a name for themselves in both the comics and political YouTube sphere. The basic premise of the book is the story of 2 low-tier supervillains living in a dystopia where supervillains rule the world. The pair decide to take on the establishment in this rather comedic and parody-laced adventure. Like many Comicsgate books, this book is pricey at the $25 minimum perk point. It also unfortunately has the now frustratingly standard $10 shipping for US backers that seems to be the standard everywhere for these Comicsgate books. The stretch goals are as follow. At $10,000, S-Class is the best class. At $20,000, A-Team reigns supreme. At $30,000, S-Class and A-Team unite and every order gets a free trading card. At $50,000, every order gets a free sticker. At $75,000, every order gets a free large postcard print. At $100,000, every order gets a free additional mini-comic. And $150,000, Ultimate Mystery Object. At $200,000, Super Fabulous Ultimate Mystery Object. And at $500,000, Ultimate Free Will. An obvious point of criticism I have for this campaign is the lack of clarity in these stretch goals. Adam's clearly trying to be funny here, but I have to remind that this campaign is asking for a premium price on its perks, so people should know what their potential rewards are for this investment. I've been meaning to say this, and this seems to be a good time to bring it up. I strongly disagree with the Ya Boy Zach approach to crowdfunding, which is basically treating it like a store. The comics advertised on IndieGoGo are not yet real products. Some might actually never become real products. The appropriate approach to IndieGoGo books should be to treat them as investments. People are providing funding for the production of a comic book. It is up to the creator to provide maximum value for the investment in order to justify future investments. In this regard, I think Supervillains Anonymous could do better by clarifying its stretch goals so that backers can understand what is the maximum return they could potentially get by backing this book. Otherwise, it's a good looking book. Number 3, Shotgun Samurai Volume 1. This campaign is being run out of the United States by Donkey Madness. As of this recording, it has raised $1,445 from 37 backers. Shotgun Samurai Volume 1 is a fascinating campaign because it's technically an existing comic book series that is being collected into a printed volume. It follows the story of the Shotgun Samurai, a man looking for redemption for the crimes of his past life. He is accompanied by George and Tofu as he sets out on a journey of redemption. It offers over 200 pages of black and white manga-style art for only $20. This is a stunning value for a crowd-funded campaign and should be considered by potential backers. There are currently 3 announced stretch goals: at $1,000 a trading card, at $2,000 a bookmark, and at $4,000 a pinup poster. While the art is a bit simplistic, the story concept is cool and the layouts are very dynamic. Plus, with over 200 pages of stories for $20, this is one hell of a deal, and I highly recommend Shotgun Samurai Volume 1. Number 4. Bonds: The Drive. This campaign is being run in the United States by Nerium Bonds. As of this recording, it has raised $7,285 from 148 backers. Bonds is essentially a werewolf story that follows the exploits of a girl named Lena. The universe is one in which the world is full of werewolves that vie for the title of Alpha. The book has a very shonen manga feel despite the artwork being very much inspired by horror. The campaign page has several free sample pages to let potential backers see if Nerium's storytelling is to their liking. The campaign offers 72-page black and white comic book for the standard $25 Comicsgate price and the very high $10 US shipping. There are currently 5 stretch goals announced. At $4,000, a bookmark. At $6,000, a trading card. At $8,000, an art print. At $10,000, a second art print. At $13,000, an extra 5 to 6 page short story added to the book. While Bonds again uses the extremely high pricing of a lot of Comicsgate books, it at least attempts to improve the value proposition by providing 72 pages of content, as well as potential for up to 78 pages of content. The art looks nice, and Nerium provides free pages for people to see if the story is to their liking. A year ago, Bonds would have done extremely well, but fatigue is starting to show early on in 2021. Regardless, Bonds is a good campaign, and I recommend it for anyone interested in a crowd-funded manga. Number 5. Creed.
New from All Caps Comics. Wait, what? Creed Reimaginary.
This campaign actually hasn't launched yet, but I think it's worth mentioning that the campaign will be launching shortly after this video. Creed is the original 90s creation of Trent Kanuga, a close friend of both Ethan Van Sciver and Matt Martin. Creed is arguably the more successful of the Hall of Heroes creations, having come out shortly after Snowman and Cyberfrog. Trent Kanuga has a long history as both a comic book artist and probably more famously as a concept artist for video games. His art is featured prominently in a lot of Blizzard video game series. Being published by All Caps Comics, Ethan Van Sciver's imprint, you can expect very high quality, but also likely a very high price. I estimate a standard 48-page color graphic novel for $25 and $10 shipping for US domestic. If you are a fan of Creed or Ethan's imprint quality, I would recommend checking this out tonight, but just keep in mind, I can almost guarantee it'll be expensive. That's it for last week on IndieGoGo for the week ending in February 14th, 2021. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you have a comment about last week on IndieGoGo, leave it down below, and I will see you next time.